Yo, what's going on, everybody? This your man, Chris Thorns. As always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever you're watching my content, and as always, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Ladies and gentlemen, got a story I want to bring to you, and we talk about this quite often, at least on my platform. We talk about this, and I think I had a couple of y'all that probably sent me this story. So without further ado, let's get right into it, and let's talk about it. All right, guys, what you are looking at is a school, and let me get the correct name. This is out of Texas, if I'm not mistaken. And it's called Cypress Fairbanks Independent School District. Short name of it is Cypher, Cypher ISD. That's a short name for it. But this is a school that's out there in Texas. Now, what's going on right here is we have a 7th grader that's been bullied, and there's been a video that's been put out showing the action going on where she is getting bullied by another person or whatnot. And you know what? Let me let y'all hear it, and we'll get into the commentary after I let y'all hear what's going on. Ladies and gentlemen, take a listen.
All new at 5, a 13-year-old girl is attacked at school, left bleeding, and now is afraid to go back.
Fox 26's Domley Keith joins us live from outside the Cypress Fairbanks Independent School District Administration Building. Domley.
Yeah, the 13-year-old suffered a pretty serious head injury, among others, after she was attacked at Cypher ISD's Thornton Middle School by another student. A couple of pictures taken hours after the injuries were inflicted, and this medical report pointing out the 13-year-old's concussion only tell part of the story. This video posted to social media of a portion of the violent attack against the 13-year-old Thornton Middle School student, whose identity we're concealing, gives another glimpse of the vicious assault she suffered while at school 2 weeks ago.
We were in class, and she was talking about me, and we were going back and forth. And then I turned around to do my work, and the next thing you know, she just hit me in the back of my head.
The 13-year-old says sitting there at her desk, she blacked out and regained consciousness on the floor with the girl stomping her in the head. She says she could hear the teacher calling her attacker's name, but it was 2 students who ultimately pulled her attacker off.
I'm a single dad. I send my daughter to go to school to get an education, and she's getting assaulted, she's getting bullied.
The dad and daughter say they've complained repeatedly to Thornton Middle School officials about the bullying.
This has been going on for a long time, and they didn't do nothing.
She started talking about me, posting things about me. When I was walking the hallway, she would accidentally push me or something, and then she'll start laughing.
As the 7th grader lay bleeding with a concussion there in class, she says her attacker taunted her.
She said, "Man, I've been wanting to do that for a long time."
She's not attending that school anymore.
She's been wanting to do it for a long time.
It's not safe. It's a hostile environment.
It's embarrassing and scary, because I don't know what nobody's going to do to me now.
She says she feels she's being punished because she's virtual schooling now while her attacker is still in the building.
I loved school, going to school, being happy.
But not anymore.
I have nightmares about what happened.
Now, Cypher ISD sent me a statement saying fighting is unacceptable, not tolerated, and appropriate disciplinary consequences have been issued to the students involved. The substitute teacher intervened as soon as she felt it was safe to do so. Now, the family says the 13-year-old is still suffering headaches. They say they are told that the district attorney's office has accepted criminal charges against her attacker. They also want her expelled, and they want the teacher to be fired. Reporting live in Cypher ISD, I'm Domley Keith, Fox 26 News.
Okay, maybe somebody out there who can help me understand, because I'm thinking the name of the school is called Cypher, but they saying it's the name of the school is Thornton Middle. So maybe somebody who out there in Texas in that area will help me understand why they saying sci-fi, but then when you hear the girl talking saying Thornton Middle School, or is sci-fi is what it's saying. You know, it's just a district, and how you go and register. I guess they send you out to different schools or something. What's near your neighborhood, like they used to do us when I was growing up. Wherever area you live in, you have to go to the particular school to register, because we got something down here called the Board of Education, which I think there's something maybe worldwide. I don't know. But we got something called the Board of Education. And I'm assuming maybe that's what this is. This version of the Board of Education, you know, I was called Board of Education Memphis City Schools. That's what it's called for. Memphis and Shelby County School. That's what it's called. All right. Man. This reminds me of a story that I did a long time ago. If anybody remember this story, I think I did it on my backup channel. It's about a young lady by the name of Cashla Francis. If I said their name right. Her name was Cashla Francis. Cashla Francis got jumped, and I think she had like a little mild head injury or something. And I remember she went home, and the mama said she noticed her baby body language just looking just off. And she said her child kept saying she just wouldn't go lay down. She just wouldn't go lay down. And, you know, young Cashla would go lay down, and sadly she never woke back up. If I'm telling the story, that's the way it happened, you know, but she's no longer with us either. It's been about a couple of years ago that I did this story. And this is what reminded me of that, you know, this girl blacked out. She woke up and still getting stomped in the head or whatnot, you know. Now, I want y'all to hear what the young lady's claiming will spark this. And I can relate to this because we did this in school. I almost got into fights for this too, you know. Roast session, you know, people want to participate in roast sessions, and once somebody get the best of the other person, they want to physically harm them, which is still going on today. Hey, take a look around YouTube, you know, everybody having a roast, a lot of people having a roast session. Somebody feel like they're getting the best of somebody. What they want to do, they want to invite them to their house so they can fight or shoot them or kill them, however they want to put it. You know, they get to the point that they want to invite them to meet them somewhere so they can fight, which some people have done it on YouTube. You know, they actually met up and fought, which me personally, I don't think anything should be on YouTube be that serious. I don't want to meet up with anybody to fight, even somebody in my home city. You know, we're not going to fight, you know, not over no words, no roasting session. You know, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Look, call me what you want to call me. My thing is this: call me or say whatever the hell you want to say about me, but we put your hands on me, that's something different, you know. But you can say whatever you want to say about me, you know. That's cool. I'll be all right what you say about me. All right. Yeah, this escalated from a roasting session, and apparently this young lady who got jumped may have got the best of the lady who is assaulting her. All right. And you can hear a guy in the back go, ooh, 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 you know, stuff like that. You know, guys trips me out. These young guys, they trip me out, you know, because there's someone when you hear how they talk, you hear how they act, you know, they act just like females, you know, that just really gets me, you know. But anyway, so you hear the guy in the background is going crazy. Say the teacher, this would give me the teacher only intervene when she feels safe to do so. I don't know what they mean by that, but if something like that going on, you know, the teacher supposed to come in and instantly de-escalate the situation. But apparently, this teacher claimed while it was going on, they did not feel safe to intervene. So you're just gonna let this girl get jumped, and they ain't gonna do nothing. I mean, you're not gonna call the principal, or you're not gonna call 911. You know, if I'm hearing this right, so you didn't do anything to intervene. You know, you probably have to do it physically. But you didn't call 911. Did you not call the principal, the guidance counselor? Did you call anybody to try to help de-escalate the situation? Or you just sat there and watch and feel like it was, when it was safe for you to intervene, you was going to intervene in this situation? Which me personally, that makes poor teaching, you know, because I'm pretty much sure y'all get hired for these positions. That's one thing that they talk about y'all policy about something like that, you know, if something happens, you know, about intervening and try to de-escalate the situation, you know. So kind of curious about that as to why this teacher felt it was only safe to intervene when they felt like it was safe. All right. Let's see, what else can we get into? And this is another thing that I tell people about this damn social media, you know. Nobody Me personally, this don't show y'all that I don't know what we'll show y'all that the young generation do not need social media. They don't need social media because the dumbass who put this on Instagram, young lady, is the one that got you caught. Whoever was the dumbass that put this on Instagram got you caught. All right? You're on camera doing what you're doing. And there's no reason seventh grade should have a phone in their hand playing with it while they're supposed to be in school. But you know what? I tell you what. To you people who does that, to young generation that does it in the high schools or whatnot, I'm going to encourage you to keep on doing it. And here's why I'm going to encourage you to keep on doing it. Because the more you do it, the more we can get people like you off the streets. More people like you, we can get off the streets and have a better environment in the school district. Versus when it's not being caught on camera, it's more like he say, she say. All right? But like I always say a lot of times, video is the proof in the pudding. So whatever dumbass put it on Instagram for everybody to see, man, whoever you are that's finna get in trouble, you can thank them for doing that. So yeah, I want y'all to keep doing it. The more you do it, the more y'all we get out the way. All right? So keep on doing that. Please keep on doing it. Please. The dad said he's a single father trying to raise his baby. And they claim that he has made multiple complaints before about his daughter being bothered, being bullied, but nothing has been done. All right, I feel him when he say that, and I hate this happening to him. If he say he's a single dad, I'm hating this happening to him. But here's my thing that I like to ask him. How many complaints did you make to the school about what was going on with your baby? And if it was more than 2 times, then my question would be, why was she taken out there already? Because after the second time, it seems like that it's not going to get rectified. So she should have been at this school. All right? Or unless you just going by what they were saying, hey, we're going to take care of it, mister. We're going to take care of it. We're going to take care of it. We're going to take care of it. Yeah, you trust that they was going to take care of it. Well, you see what happens. You see what happened now. So that would be my question to him. And I hope he see this. I would love to talk to him, but salute to him. And no shade to him. But that would be my question to him. If it was more than twice that y'all made a complaint that your daughter was being bullied at school, I don't know why she wasn't gone much sooner. She should have been gone much sooner. So, man, that's crazy, man. But hopefully more will come out. And I'm kind of eager to hear the other side. The person who did the assaulting, I'm eager to hear their side and just see what they gonna say. Just see what their side of this story is. I'd like to hear their side of it, see what they say gonna happen. Because of course, you got 2 sides of every story. Even if somebody try to make up some bullshit, you still got the other side of the story. All right. But according to what this young lady said, she said the other person that was assaulting her said these words: "I've been wanting to do that." So now this was a roasting session that we're wrong. If this is true that that girl said that, sound like it was a little bit of hatred and jealousy. And we see a lot of that on YouTube as well. A lot of hatred and jealousy. Trust me, I know. A lot of jealousy and hatred. But for what? But with these youngins nowadays, it could be over anything. It could be the stupidest shit. It could be over anything that these people get jealous about. Could be a female's hair, the way she dressed, or maybe it's a boy that they both wanted. Maybe she got the boy, It's just all type of stuff. Even the fellas, they celebrate a fight over stupid stuff. And I get it because that's part of growing up. We do stupid stuff. I was a teenager once. We just do stupid stuff and we get into arguments of stupid stuff. But back when I was growing up, though, hey, we fought. Give it about a few days, whatnot, we'll be all right. But these generation of children now get into it, fight, somebody get their ass whooped, somebody come back to the school with a gun, come back with the school with a knife or a taser, wherever they can get their hands on, and get revenge on the child because they feel embarrassed that they got defeated in whatever caused the altercation that went on with them. And this is why I say about this story I just did a couple of days ago about the young man who stole the bag of chips. Like I saw some people in the comments were saying how the guy who was doing the video, how he like trying to water it down, talk about I buy the chips for him. Okay, good gesture. But like somebody said in my comment section though, what good is they gonna do if you turn around and buy him a bag of chips? Meaning, what lesson will he learn if you bail him out for a bag of chips? Or bail him out for stealing, period. There also somebody came out in the comment section and said that the bike he was on that was stolen too. I don't know how true that is, but you know, that was said in the comment section that the bike is stolen too. All right. But back to the guy who did that video. I agree. What morals are we teaching him if he steals and because you don't want to see him be detained by the cops, you want to pay for the young man bag of chips? Only thing to me that they're showing that young man is, oh, okay, then well, this guy's cool. So either one, he gonna keep coming to you when he wants something bought, or two, he's gonna go steal again. And if he get caught again, he's probably gonna look for you to bail him out. And I had to ask you, the one who did the video, are you gonna constantly bail him out every time he steals something? That's a good question. Are you gonna bail him out every time he steals something? But the point I'm trying to make out of all this, why I bring that young man up, because like what people saying, it can start with stealing. Then as he get older, it can be a more serious offense. Like something like this. He can grow up and have a real bad temper tantrum. And he could be growing up sitting up here bullying people, beating up on people. Because little stuff like that, if it don't get fixed, it eventually leads up to big stuff. It will. So the main thing is, we got two people who didn't die. The boy who stole the bag of chips, nobody died. And this girl right here, she did die. I mean, she suffered a concussion. But it sounds like she's going to be all right. And I wish her the best. And if she's still recovering, hey, it's speedy recovery to her. And for the young lady who did that to her, words of encouragement. Like everybody say, if you can't stand the heat, stay out the kitchen. And if you letting other females gas your head up to whoop on this girl because she got the best of you in a roast session, then you need to get away from them friends. Because them friends don't give a shit about you. Only thing they want to see is self-destruction or chaos. All right? I won't be too surprised somewhere in this story is going to come out that somebody boosted you up to whoop that girl. And you fell for it because you was already feeling some type of way about her anyway, according to what you're saying. According to what she's saying, you said once you did it, you've been wanting to do that to that girl. All right? So when the smoke clears on this situation, you young lady who did the assaulting, get away from people who not trying to help you just stay on the right path. I get it. You a teenager. You want to slip through the cracks. I was a teenager. I slipped through the cracks. But you best believe I had people that cared enough about me. They helped me get up whenever I fall. And I didn't make the same mistakes over and over and over again. And you got time, ma'am. You got time to get that straight. All right? You got time to get that straight. I didn't mean to make this video this long, but I just take this to the heart. You know, stuff like this, I just take it to the heart. You know, because these young generation and how fast they falling, you know, this what makes it sad too. All right. So let me read this article and hey, I pretty much said all I had to say. Right here, the 13-year-old said before she was assaulted at school. The 13-year-old said before she was assaulted at school, cried out for help because she was being bullied. However, nothing was done. A 13-year-old, this is in Texas, a 13-year-old girl was attacked at school, left bleeding, and is afraid to go back. It happened in the Cypress Fairbanks Independent School District, where the 7th grader suffered a pretty serious head injury, among others, when she was attacked by Cypress ISD Thornton Middle School. Okay, but well, that's a school. Okay, I guess I said it right earlier. Okay, Cypress Fairbanks is the district, and these are schools within the district. So pretty much like Memphis, you know, Memphis, Chevy kind of schools, you know, and the schools all in our district. So, all right. Thornton Middle School by another student. A couple of pictures of bruises and lacerations taken hours after the injuries were inflicted, and a medical report pointing out the 13-year-old cousin, 13-year-old's concussion only tell part of the story. A video posted on social media of a portion of the violent attack against the Thornton Middle School student whose identity was concealing gives another glimpse of the vicious assault she suffered while at school 2 weeks ago. We were in class and she was talking about me and we were going back and forth, and then I turned around to do my work, and the next thing I know, she hit me on the back of my head, the 13-year-old explains. The 7th grader says sitting there at her desk, she blacked out after she was hit and regained consciousness on the floor with the girl stomping her in her face and head. She said she could hear the teacher calling the attacker's name, but it was 2 students who ultimately put her attacker off. She just sat there calling her name. The girl said she could have at least tried to get her off me, but she didn't. Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? So how they put it, the teacher didn't do shit. Just sit there and just did what she felt was safe. When she intervened when she felt it was safe. Her father, Tony Rickman, tells Fox 26 he and his daughter have complained repeatedly to Thornton Middle School officials about the bullying. He says he's a single dad. I send my daughter to school to go get an education, and she's getting assaulted. She's getting bullied, he said. This has been going on for a long time. That's why I asked the question earlier. How many complaints have you made, and why wasn't she moved? Why wasn't she moved already? The 13-year-old said that she informed the office 7 times that she was being bullied to no avail. She started posting things about me. She started talking about me posting things about me. That's why these youngins don't need no social media. That's why they don't need it. But however, like I said, keep on recording them assaults and put it on social media, because we need y'all to do this so we can get y'all in trouble, get y'all up out of here, all right? When I would walk in the hallway, she would accidentally push me, and then she started laughing. I went inside the office and wrote a statement about what happened. She explained, but they still didn't do anything. As the 7th grader remained bleeding with a concussion during class, she says her attacker taunted her. She said, "Man, I've been wanting to do that for a long time." The child noted, "My daughter's not attending this school anymore," Rickman says. "It's not safe. It's a hostile environment." The 13-year-old says she feels like she's being punished because she's virtual schooling now while her attacker is still in the building. That's crazy. "It's embarrassing and scary, but I don't know what anybody's going to do to me now," she said. "I love school, going to school, being happy. Not anymore. I have nightmares about what happened." Poor baby. Poor baby. Wow. And I'm going to leave it at that. If y'all want to read this yourself, I will put the link in the description box. And let y'all take a look at it yourself. Like I said, there's nothing else I really can say. That's my thoughts on everything, you know, what I said before I read the article. As always, tell me y'all thoughts. I'm your man, Chris Thorns, and catch y'all next time. Peace out.